Over 7 years into the Syrian civil war, President Bashar al-Assad is in control, but intense fighting is still ongoing, and thousands of Syrians are camped out along the Israel-Syria border in search of refuge. Israel has been providing life-saving humanitarian aid to those affected by the war since 2013, facilitated by the Israeli military. The task has been dubbed Operation Good Neighbor. But this is no standard humanitarian mission.
We're still talking about a military operation in every sense of the word. I don't run towards the border with my eyes closed. It's conducted like any other military activity.
Israel says the wounded are treated regardless of their affiliation, but there's little doubt that it favors the rebels over the regime. I-24 News was able to speak to a rebel commander of the Quneitra region adjacent to the Israeli border.
اليوم مش بحاجة إني أتصور وأطلع على التلفزة أو أطلع بمقابلة الإعلام. أنا عندي وضع، عندي نساء، عندي أطفال مفترش الأرض ملتحف في السماء. وضع مأساوي، وضع مأساوي، وضع مأساوي. عندي حالات مرض، أنا بدي مساعدات تتقدم.
Refugees have been gathering along the borders of Jordan and Israel to flee from a deadly regime offensive, focused on the province of Dara.
الوضع مأساوي. صار تهديد كل يوم، صار نفحص كل بلاد حرام، صار تقريبا عندنا بالمنطقة. يعني حتى منطقة طفاس، حتى منطقة يعني مناطق كلها تنفحص، صار تقريبا فوق في عندنا 10 تقريبا، صار في حدود 250,000 سكن. واو. فالشباب موجودين على الشريط. نعم. لا إجازة لا خيام لا أي شيء. بعثت إسرائيل ذاك اليوم خيام على فكرة مو يعني التعداد اللي بعثته على التلفزيون، جابته التلفزيون، جابوا التلفزيونات.
There's been some speculation that Israel may choose to intervene if and when the fighting moves closer to its border. But the IDF has been very clear so far.
Israel has warned and stood by the fact that it will not interfere with the Syrian conflict. But Israel also can't stand on the side and watch the sacrifice of the Syrians. Our moral obligation is to lend a hand to one who needs our aid.
Israeli officials have said numerous times they won't allow any Iranian presence near the country's border. But with the Syrian army and its allied Shiite militias moving closer to the village of Quneitra and towards the Israeli border, it seems they may be approaching Israel's red lines as well. Daniel Tsemach, I-24 News.